Well, the judge gave me 99, sent me to Folsom Prison to serve my time. When a couple of cons came up and said, "Who's a new fish?" I tried to act tough, but what could I do? Life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. They joked saying, "You're the cutest little switch." They messed with me in the chow hall, the yard, and the gym. Then in the shower they shouted, "Hey, look at him!" I thought they were still having their fun. It took me a moment to realize. I looked down and hard with my own two eyes at the shower floor to see what I had done. I dropped the soap. It was an accident, but they use it anyway as a lubricant. I dropped the soap in the shower stall. They passed me around like I was a belle of the ball. Well, I yelled for the guard to get his attention. They cornered me and said, "Here in this detention, the uniforms don't really give a shit." They pushed me to the wall. I was lathered and soaked, and for the next 40 minutes I got jailbroke as they took their turns hitting it. Well, the weirdest thing had happened when the third guy was about halfway in. I felt something I had never felt before. And right there during the attack, I gyrated deeper and arched my back and started moaning like a whore. He was balls deep, hung, thick and hairy. I rolled my eyes back as he popped my cherry, even though tomorrow I'd be pretty sore. And as the others each climbed on board, I went over the edge as they hit my core. I was already making plans to get some more. I dropped the soap in the penitentiary. I got turned on as they penetrated me. I dropped the soap on that fateful day, and soon found out that I'm a prison gay. 2 days later I showered again. 10 new guys came strolling in. I told them this time there wouldn't be any trouble. I turned around and said, "If you want a piece, hurry over here and get your release, and you better make it on the double." Pretty soon I was covered in bodies, pumping in me and getting their jollies, and left me be to finish up my cleaning. I blew them a kiss as they left the room, said, "I'll see you boys back here real soon, and next time bring a couple more if you get my meaning." I dropped the soap right there on purpose as I got down on all fours to be of service. I dropped the soap for a good old time. Come in the shower, 'cause I walked the line. Ever since that day, but I made the switch from a plain old inmate to a horny-ass bitch, anxiously waiting to straddle her next ride. For a cinnamon roll, I'll be your sweet little princess. Give a lap dance as your lingerie mistress, or playhouse as your loving prison bride. I've got the pick of the litter. I walk freely around with the only jailhouse vagina in town, and it takes a beating every night. Boys, when will they ever learn? Just be patient and wait their turn. And this caused a couple of them to get in a fight. I dropped the soap. The shower's always nice and hot. You can dominate me with every inch that you got. I dropped the soap. Don't worry, I'm getting mine. I never felt so needed as I take on 5 at a time. Well, the warden had caught wind of my activities in this here correctional facility and asked me if I needed any protection. I said, "No, sir, that won't be necessary, because I'm raking in smokes in commissary and get showered with all of the inmates' affection." I should have quit, but I upped the ante. A couple of guards bought me some panties, makeup, wig, shoes, and an evening dress. I got dolled up, I sauntered and swayed. The guard said I looked like Doris Day. I rubbed their rods, said I'm a gal who loves to impress. I danced, drank champagne, and got toasted. They bent me over, and I got spit roasted before they finally ran a train on me. They brought out a camera, they were almost done. I posed with their knobs in my mouth just for fun, sucking like a hoover as they showered me with a warm bukkake. But I always find a shower the perfect setting for a lot of close encounters and heavy petting. I make sure every John is thrilled For my high-paying clients, I'm usually on my knees, licking my lips most days of the week, making out with their peckers until my mouth is filled. I'll drop the soap on the tile caulking shower grout. I'll stick my tongue in your pee hole and clean you inside out. I'll drop the soap if you're willing to pay. I'll drain your shower pipes each and every day. Now I walk around the block like a little floozy. The hacks whistle, call me their sweet little Susie, 'cause I'm ready, willing, and waiting every hour. I carry a bar of soap everywhere I go to let all the pent-up prisoners know when it's time to go and hit the shower. I'll drop the soap if you're in the mood. I'll let you go in raw dog, 'cause I love getting screwed. I'll drop the soap, make your shaft disappear, 'cause I'll be here doing this for the next 98